So, what did I do with this? Obama's schedule for today. Want to hear his schedule for today? Let's see. 10 a.m. Whoa. President receives the presidential daily briefing. Must not be a lot going on, with Iran getting ready to build bombs and all the rest of it, because that doesn't last long. Because by 10:30, he departs the White House on the South Lawn en route to Joint Base Andrews, or what we used to call Andrews Air Force Base. 10:45 a.m., he departs Joint Base Andrews en route to Nashua, New Hampshire. He arrives at 12:05 p.m. At 12:45, the president, so he's doing a fundraiser, right? The president tours the Nashua Community College. I don't know what he's touring it for, but there he is. At 1:30 p.m., he delivers remarks at the Nashua Community College. Oh, this is an attempt to appeal to young people. Young people, I'm going to give you this and give you that. Of course, I'm stealing your future and all your money, but what the hell? 3 p.m. today, President departs Nashua, New Hampshire, en route to New York. Oh, now he's getting down to business. 4 p.m., he gets to New York City. What a very important day so far. 4:55 p.m., the president delivers remarks at a campaign event at a private residence. 6:05 p.m., the president delivers remarks at another campaign event. 8:25 p.m., the president delivers remarks at another campaign event. The president has 3 campaign events today. 3 campaign events today. Putting him over the 100 fundraising events number. And I believe he's now raised well over $100 million in this quarter. Something like that. Funny money at this point. So, there you have it. Very important. And while the president's doing that, just so you know, this will affect many of you. This is from Reuters. GenOn, that is a energy company, GenOn Energy Inc., is going to shut 7 mid-Atlantic coal power plants. What's going to happen one day, ladies and gentlemen? All this talk about electricity, electric cars, there's not going to be enough electricity. Our use of electricity is expanding with computers, among other things. So U.S. power generator GenOn Energy said it would deactivate 3,140 megawatts of mostly coal-fired generating capacity in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and New Jersey by 2015 due to more stringent federal environmental regs. Over the past few years, energy companies have announced the shutdown or planned retirement of more than 30,000 megawatts of coal-fired generation due to proposed more stringent federal environmental regulations and so forth. So we're blocking drilling, and we're blocking mining, and we're blocking electricity. Now, PJM also operates the nation's biggest power grid covering all or parts of 13 U.S. mid-Atlantic and Midwestern states. Midwest Generation, a unit of California power company Edison International, agreed to shut down 2 coal-fired power plants in Chicago. Ladies and gentlemen, we have all these coal-powered power plants that are being shut down because they can't meet new federal regulation requirements. Here's an example of some that are coming. El Rama, Pennsylvania. They're shutting down a plant there in June. I thought I had here what these megawatts... Oh, here you go. 1 megawatt power is about 1,000 homes. So 30,000 megawatts shut down over the past few years. 30,000 times 1,000. What is that, Mr. Producer? It's a lot of homes, isn't it? Niles, Ohio, you have a power plant that's shutting in June. Portland, Pennsylvania, you have a power plant that's shutting in January 2015. Avon Lake, Ohio, you have one, a big one, shutting down April 2015. Newcastle, Pennsylvania, you have one shutting down April 2015. Shawville, Pennsylvania, you have one shutting down April 2015. Titus, Pennsylvania, you have a coal-powered plant shutting down in 2015. This is a war on coal country, just so you understand. Parts of Pennsylvania, parts of Ohio, parts of Kentucky, and other places that produce coal. You're under attack. And the people who live there, I mean, it's amazing. You have the coal mines there. You have the mining going on there. You have coal power generated electricity in plants there, and they're shutting them down. Glen Gardner, New Jersey, you have a coal-powered electric facility closing in May 2015. That's a total, just in one big blow like that, of 3,140 megawatts. And remember, 1 megawatt is the equivalent of about 1,000 homes. Now, in addition to these plants, GenOn also noted previously other reductions. Vandola, Florida, you have a plant shutting in May 2012. Potomac River, Virginia, you have a plant shutting in October 2012. Contra Costa, California, you have a plant shutting in May 2013. These plants being shuttered, it's going on all over the country. All over the country. We are regressing. We are deindustrializing, if you will, our society. They can talk about wind and sun and algae all they want. You can't touch it. You can't hold it. In other words, it's not a rational alternative right now. So they're shutting down drilling. They're not expanding it. He's a liar. Oh, may I say that? Yes, I may. They're shutting down existing coal-powered energy plants that create electricity. They're also attacking hydroelectric dams all over the country, which have been built over the last decades. I don't even know, going back since the New Deal. Killing off farmers and farmland, and again, the production of electricity. I mean, they're going through this country, whether it's oil or gas or refining, whether it's coal and electricity, like Sherman through Georgia. It's a very, very serious matter. So let me tell you what's going to start happening. I don't know when, but it will. Brownouts. You're going to get more and more lectures about you got to reduce your electricity. You know, you people are just, you're using too much electricity. We just have to get it for the environment's sake because there won't be enough. And then, having sabotaged all these industries, Obama or his successor will come back and say, look, these industries aren't cutting it. They're ripping us off. They're not producing what the consumer needs. The federal government needs to step in even more. Isn't that what they do? We need an investigation on their profits, on the executives with their jets. Same propaganda over and over and over again. They sabotage these industries, and then they claim that they're ripping you off. I'll give you a perfect example. Which one is it, Mr. Producer? Isn't this cut 3? Listen to this. Obama is sabotaging energy companies. Folks, energy companies are in the business to produce energy. That's what they do. Just like automobile companies are in the business to create automobile companies, and candy companies are in the business to create candy. That's what they do. They don't want to create less. They want to move more product. I mean, after all, they're making requests for new leases. They're making requests to drill in places. And that's why to argue that they're not is just counterfactual. In other words, a lie. So here's Obama today in New Hampshire. Cut 3, go.
Right now, $4 billion of your tax dollars, $4 billion, subsidizes the oil industry every year. $4 billion. Now, these companies are making record profits right now. Tens of billions of dollars a year. Every time you go to the gas tank or fill up your gas tank, they're making money. Every time. Now, does anyone really think that Congress should give them another $4 billion this year? Of course
All right,
not.
that's enough. Let me explain. You see, to be a demagogue is very easy. To work people up into a frenzy is very easy. Dictators have done that throughout mankind. It's not hard. But to be rational, to speak the truth, to discuss a complex industry, takes a little bit more time. But I will tell you this. Who makes the most money every time the price of a gallon of gasoline goes up? Is it the oil company or government? Ding, ding, ding. If you said government, you're right. Who is it that's stopping these energy companies from doing more drilling and refining? Is it the government? Ding, ding, ding. You're right again. If the energy companies don't want to drill, why do they keep asking, if not begging, the Department of Interior and the Environmental Protection Agency to allow them to do it? Who is it that wants to open up Anwar? Is it the government or the energy companies? Who is it that wants to drill in the Gulf of Mexico? Is it the government or the energy companies? Who is it that wants to drill in the Great Lakes? Is it the government or the energy companies? The energy companies. So, Mr. Obama, being the genius that you clearly are not, if you're now complaining that these companies make more money when the price goes up, why don't you join the rest of us who believe in private property rights and, and logic when it comes to the economy to help drive the prices down? More production, more refining,